Everyone's probably out prospecting. Well, hopefully they are. More than likely. Yeah, no one's about. Oh, got one person who is not out prospecting. Everyone else seems to be out enjoying the sunshine, what there is of it. Yeah, it's pretty crazy to do anything to do with metal detectors on the weekend. But yeah, I've been out in the garage, out in a schmozzle of a garage, and I'm resurrecting some of my old power tools so I can, make up some bits and pieces. I'm making up a coil former at the moment, so I can do some coil tests. I just got to go and bang the dowels into this. So walk it over here and stick it on the ground and bang it away. But yeah, that's how we start. It fell. Anyway, it's working now. Yeah. Oh yeah, Billy, Jason. G'day. Yeah, like I say, this is the first of the coil winding formers I've done for a long time. I haven't banged that dowel in there. I can see it's a bit bent. So yeah, that's basically what it is. And I can make these big, small, or whatever. This is going to be a concentric coil design. So I've just got to optimize. There's many ways I can do this, believe me. And I'm just going to figure out the best way to do it so it's repeatable. Like I say, I've ordered a heap of coil shells to build coils into, all different sorts and that. I just did another video just before this, and I haven't uploaded it yet, so I thought I'd just do this as I knock this over. But as you can see, you can wind a winding on the outside, or you could, if you want to go to a low capacitance design, you can wind it like a basket weave type pattern around, in and out, and there's merit to doing that. It makes the coil a little bit bigger itself, so yeah, it does work though. Yeah, so that's the first former done, the first one. So I'm going to go and wind some coils. First of all, when you do this too, by the way, if you want to have a and like if you want to get a Faraday shield on, because if you wind it and don't have it shielded, it's going to sound off. It's going to go completely bonkers when you put your hand near the coil windings because there's no shielding. What you can do on this here, paint it with some carbon paint, so you make a bottom shield. And if you want to get really pedantic, paint a piece of cardboard a little bit oversized and just put on top of the dowels. And just over here, a little bit of fine wire, put it there and onto that and onto the braid of your cable. Then you can do things like this and it won't sound off. But you can do all sorts of experiments. I've got all my ratiometric Hall effect devices have turned up, and I'm building up preamplifiers for those. And I've got to build up some magnetic concentrators, which are non-metallic, for those as well. So I can do magnetic field measurements from the coil designs, so I can work out if they're going to be, if I do something with the same wind in the center, that I don't want to sacrifice any overall big gold deep target detection capabilities. And I'll work out a ratio between the two coils where there will be enough there to get a really good go on very, very small gold, but also retain a lot of depth capability on the outer winding as well. And also in doing that, there will be a ratio that I'll come up with. This is by trial and error and experimentation. There will be enough interaction between the outside winding that goes here and the inner winding here that it'll give a good overall depth reach as a part of the outer and the inner winding, as a sort of like a what do you want to call it? We used to call them dual field coils, but it's not really, well, it's not really because it's the same field. It's an augmented field coil, we'll call it that. And by doing this, and you can also do it here, put another one in here and make it 3 coils as well. There's ways and means. I mean, you've probably seen people out there who have, I'm not going to mention anything, but there's people who've tried to put or have put patents on some type of damping on these type of coils as an extra, but there's many ways to skin a cat. I will say that, and they're not patented. So when I do that, I don't think it's useless for me to keep it secret. It really is, because it's going to go out there. People are going to buy it, and I guarantee you, some of the people that buy them will pull them apart. They're going to do that and work out how they work. So that is what is going to happen. I guarantee it. But anyway, I made this, so now I'm going to go and wind her up and see how we go. Just compare it, build it up and compare it to a normal 11-inch type coil or a 12-inch flat wound. And doing it this way, it should be an improvement over a flat wound anyway. Flat wound, I won't go into it, but because people make them commercially, they get pissed off if I say anything bad about coil design. So we'll see anyway. But when I've done, we'll just do a comparison, and then you can see it for your own eyes. Don't have to go out in the field to do it. I can do it with magnetic sensors. I can do it with little targets. I can do all sorts of things. But then again, one of the designs today is out there being tested by someone, not saying any names, but the coil that I did build for the 6 is out there being run around with today. So I'm actually want to get the feedback on that, which I probably will later tonight. And yeah, that should be interesting to find out how that coil went. He's going over the ground where he went over with the GPX11 coil, and hopefully, and as far as I can tell by my initial tests anyway, that it should be a hell of a lot more sensitive, and it should go deeper and should be quieter as well, which is pretty good criteria to meet. So we'll find out anyway. So he's going over his old patches where he pulled quite a few nuggets, a nice big one as well. And hopefully we'll get the feedback on that later tonight. And hopefully I get some pictures. I have got some pictures. I put them up on Facebook actually. So one of the fellas, we did a 45. He's got all our kit. He's got the whole lot. He's got the magic headphones that we built. He's got the booster. He's got our battery system, and he's got his modified 45. And you want to see the size gold he's getting? Rattle. Yeah. So very, very tiny gold. He said the biggest one was 0.51 or something of a gram. So yeah, that's that. Anyway, not bad weather here. It's probably about 20 degrees. So yeah, sitting outside. The internet wasn't very good in the garage. That's why it probably dropped out. Anyway, that's that. And I'll put up that other video soon anyway. You can have a look at that. I do a bit of a tour of the garage, and you can have a look at the old coil designs and stuff like that. Anyway, catches.